or share a cherished memory from your time at Generation. We would like to start the ceremony off with a reminder that your time with Generation continues after graduation. So here's a message from our alumni team explaining what that means.
You made it. You did it. You are an official graduate of our Generation program, and we could not be more proud, both personally and professionally, for you making it to this point. My name is Daryl Willey, Managing Director of Alumni Affairs, and now you have access to a full slate of Alumni Affairs resources. We not only want to make sure you go into that job, but we want to make sure you're successful in that job and you're growing personally and professionally. So we have some amazing resources, including job and employment resources. We also have continuing education resources as well as professional development resources for you at your full disposal. But don't take my word for it. I brought along some of my dynamic team to explain some of these resources to you. So here they are.
Congratulations. I am Joni Buffalo, your continuing education manager. I am available to assist you with your higher education, professional development, and certification needs. You may schedule a meeting with me through Handshake. You may also email me at joni.buffalo@generation.org.
Congratulations, Generation graduates. My name is Burgundy Fulton, and I am your Program Design Manager. Welcome to Alumnihood. On the Alumni Program team, we provide resources and events that will support your professional development, job search strategy, and career growth. We are excited to serve you by offering workshops, speaker series, and creating opportunities for you to engage with your fellow alum. We look forward to serving you. Congratulations again.
Congratulations, graduates. We are so very excited that you have reached this point in your journey. My name is Brandy Ayers, and I am the Director of Job Placement here at Generation. We are all about empowering and supporting you as you start to navigate the waters of searching for jobs and even developing more skills for career advancement. Please meet our team.
Hi, everyone. Big congratulations to you. My name is Esther Hong, and I'm the placement manager for the web and full stack programs, and I'm excited to work with you. See you soon.
Hello, my name is Anthony Hubbard. I'm the Junior Cloud Practitioner Placement Manager, and I look forward to working with you.
Congratulations, graduates, and what an exciting milestone you all have reached today. I am Crystal Jones, Placement Manager for the Information Technology Support Specialist Program, Digital Marketing, and Cybersecurity Program. I am available to assist you with career advancement services, such as resume review, mock interviews, navigating the application process, and connecting to employment opportunities through our network of Generation managed employers. These include internships, full-time employment opportunities, apprenticeships, and fellowships. We look forward to serving you on the next steps of your career journey.
Congratulations, you made it. And we're excited to be a part of your next level in this career journey. My name is Alfreda Boney, and I'm the placement coordinator for Northeast Florida. I am excited to serve all IT and AMA graduates as they move forward in this process. I will assist you with resume review, development, interviewing skills, networking skills, internship opportunities and applications, everything that's necessary to get you started in your chosen career path. I'm excited to work with you and can't wait to get started. Take care.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm Lauren Ray, your placement coordinator. I am your contact for all things Handshake, and I assist our team at alumni events like career launch and office hours. So I am here to help you leverage our resources in your job search. Welcome to Alumnihood.
What did I tell you? I told you they were dynamic. And that's what it's all about, giving you the opportunities, the resources, and the tools to add to your tool belt so you can build the career and life that you want. We're here for you. You heard about all the resources and opportunities. Take full advantage. You're now a graduate, you're an alum, you have access to all of our Alumni Affairs resources. We want to see you be successful. We cannot wait to walk alongside you on this journey. Congratulations once again, and we'll see you soon.
Amazing. So I would like to say thank you to our amazing alumni team for making sure that you guys are supported even after you leave the classroom. And now our continuing education advisor, Joni Buffalo, would like to share a special announcement. Joni, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Kiara. Congratulations, congratulations, graduates. Again, I am Joni Buffalo, and I am here to provide a special announcement to you all. For those of you who are interested in entering into college, we have a great partnership that is currently set up with Sophia Learning. So we are offering 4 online pre-selected courses that have been created specifically for our generation graduates who are interested in taking these courses. They will be 12 credits that you can transfer over to colleges who are participating in this particular program. And do know there are some limited scholarships that are available. So in order for you to get started with this great program that we've set up for those who are interested in entering into college, you must complete the interest form and you must attend one of the following. So I know you heard my team talk about career launch. Our upcoming career launch will be coming up on April 27th. So please, please register for that career launch because we will talk more about this great opportunity. If you're unable to attend the career launch, please feel free to register for the open forum that we will have on May 13th, or you can come back on May 25th for our next career launch. You also have the option to meet with me one-on-one. And as I stated, you can meet with me and you can sign up through Handshake as far as scheduling a meeting with me. So please know this great opportunity is out there for you guys and we want you to be able to take advantage of it. So again, congratulations, and I send you well wishes from the Alumni Affairs team. Thank you so much.
Amazing, Joni. That is a wonderful opportunity. Can I sign up too? I'm just kidding. And now we would like to share a message from our Chief Programs Officer here at Generation, Akil Kennedy.
Congratulations and good afternoon. My name is Akil Kennedy, and I am the Chief Programs Officer here at Generation. First, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on pushing through for the last 10 to 23 weeks, be it a traditional 9 to 5 generation program or one of our flex evening 6 to 9 p.m. programs or our 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. programs, any of them. Congratulations for pushing through. You all have been an example of everything that we attempt to instill in our learners here at Generation. As you know, our goal here at Generation is to transform education to employment systems to prepare, place, and support learners, just like you, into life-changing careers that would otherwise be inaccessible. We don't do that by just teaching technical content. It's also those behavior skills and mindsets that are sprinkled throughout your lessons with your instructors, your TAs, and your career coaches. They're ingrained in all of the communication, all of the interactions that we try to put forth for you all as you go through the program. Personal responsibility helped you to be ready and prepared every day, knowing that you are going to have to dedicate most of your day to be able to complete assignments on time, or most of your evenings, or even sometimes your weekends, knowing that you had a job or children to take care of or family members to tend to. All of those things were part of your life, but you still had the personal responsibility and showed the personal responsibility to be able to get the work done and complete those assignments on time. Growth mindset and future orientation, you wouldn't be here without. You want something better. And you recognize that to reach that future, that you have to grow. And growth is not easy. Things worth doing seldom are easy. They're difficult. But at the end of the road, you will always see that payoff. And then the biggest one to me is persistence. Persistence when you logged into Canvas or clicked a link and something didn't work, or there was a concept in class that you didn't understand. You had to ask your instructor or ask your TA or even ask one of your classmates for help. You did not quit. You reached out and did what needed to be done in order to get the goal accomplished. Because asking for help isn't weakness. Asking for help and support is strength. Because you know that in order to get where you need to go, sometimes you can't do it alone. And sometimes you have to be persistent in being able to ask for help. I also want to thank you all. Doing what we do here at Generation is not an easy endeavor, and we cannot do it without you. And we recognize that there may be hiccups or glitches along the way, but you've stuck by us, and we appreciate that very much. Thank you for allowing us to support you in your journey. Thank you for allowing us to teach you. Thank you for being patient with us and allowing us to grow along with you. Finally, there is this children's book called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse that I've read to my children. And in it, the characters come to this dense forest that they need to be able to travel through. And the boy is having doubts. And he says to the horse, "I can't see a way through." And the horse says to the boy, "Well, can you see the next step?" And the boy answers yes. And the horse says, "Just take that." And that's what you all have done. You all have taken that next step. Again, I want to say congratulations on your graduation. And I wish you all much success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Okay, I want to thank Akil for his thoughtful words, and also a special thank you to the graduates who have generously offered their time to speak about their experiences today. So now we have come to the exciting part of the ceremony that we've all been waiting for. We know why we're here, the presentation of our amazing graduates. Before we present the names of those graduating today, we will invite all of the cohort instructors to say a few words, followed by a learner speaker who has been chosen to represent their class. First up, I will welcome junior full stack instructor Alan Picard after this short video.
I'm still kind of processing the fact that I graduated. It's hard to feel like it's over. I'm still expecting to log into Zoom and start doing classes again.
I'm excited. I'm very happy that I did something through all this struggle, my hard work, everything. I have achieved something, and now I am capable of moving forward, and I will be continuing this.
I'm so proud and so inspired and so grateful and so honored to have worked with all of you. I'm saying your name in my heart and in my soul, and I'm just wishing you all the best.
I have to tell my fellow learners, you did it. Pat yourselves on the back, be proud. Most, if not some of them that I have become friends with, I have seen them literally grow from 0 to here.
Congratulations to all the graduates. You have made it this far. It's the beginning of a new chapter. And thank you so much to all the incredible instructors, to all the incredible teaching assistants, to the career counselors, and everybody who's played a part in the journey.
Okay, and now I would like to welcome Alan to the floor. The floor is yours.
All right. Thank you, Kiara, and good afternoon, everyone. So I want to start off by saying congratulations to all of our graduates who are here with us today. And those of you who couldn't be here, congratulations to you as well. So you've all made it to the end of this program, and it is an honor to celebrate this amazing accomplishment with all of you here today. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to thank the many families, friends, and loved ones who have been with you all along the way and who have supported you in pursuing a better career and a better life. I know that many of you have made sacrifices of your own to support our graduates, and that support does not go unnoticed. So to all the families, friends, and loved ones who are here with us today, and also to the ones who could not be here with us today, I want to say thank you. We appreciate all of you very, very much. So now I would like to say a few words about our graduates. It was only a few months ago when we all began this journey together. You all made the choice to learn something new, something that would open the door to better opportunities. I know this path you chose has not been without challenges, but you have all overcome those challenges together, and I couldn't be more proud of every one of you. I want everyone with us today to always remember that you can be successful at anything. And how do I know this? Because I've seen others just like each one of you who are here today, who have set out to accomplish the very same things that you all set out to accomplish, and I've seen them succeed. And if one person can succeed at something, then so can every one of you. You've all already made the commitment to be successful when you joined this program, and you kept the promise to yourself by never giving up. And I can promise all of you here today that if you keep that same commitment and you keep that promise to never give up, you can do anything that you want to do. You can learn anything that you want to learn, and you can start a new career anywhere that you want to start a career, and you can be as successful as you want to be. I would like to end by saying this. Don't ever believe that you can't do something. If you want something, go after it, and don't stop until you have it. Thank you, everyone here with us today. And again, congratulations to all of our generation graduates.
I approve that message. Thank you, Alan, for those kind words and the support you and your instructional team has given throughout the cohort. I would now like to welcome our learner speaker, Johanna Hakeem. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates, and thank you for joining me in celebrating this special occasion. My name is Johanna Hakeem, and I participated in the Dallas cohort of the Junior Full Stack Java Developer Program at Generation USA. Before entering the technology field, I remember being told how hard it was, or how few women of color were in the field, and it scared me. It scared me to think of what the world would be like if I let those things stop me from believing that I, the little Black girl from Detroit, could grow up and become a software developer. When I first started this program, I wasn't sure if I would catch on to coding fast. Even now, I'm still working on remembering to include my semicolons. This program was challenging, and at times, I wasn't sure I would make it. But as I'm sure we all know by now, one of the most important things to have in this field is a growth mindset. That means we don't run from challenges, but instead seek out opportunities to learn from our mistakes. In the words of Carol Dweck, it is this love for learning and resilience that is essential for great accomplishment. And today, you all should be extremely proud of this accomplishment. This was not an easy undertaking. It took grit, determination, and countless hours spent in Codecademy. But today, we can finally say we did it. Thank you, Generation USA, for your commitment to opening doors into the technology field for people from diverse backgrounds. Thank you to our wonderful instructor that showed enthusiasm during the course and our TAs that supported us along the way. Thank you to the placement team, career, and life coach for all you've done. And thank you to my fellow graduates for supporting each other like family would these past few months. The time we spent together shows that with hard work, determination, and a supportive community, we can achieve anything. I'm so proud of all of you. And today I will leave you with this quote. When we show up, act boldly, and practice the best ways to be wrong, we fail forward. No matter where we end up, we've grown from where we began. That's from Stacey Abrams. Thank you all, and congratulations.
As a personal fan of Stacey Abrams, I love that quote. So thank you so much, Johanna, for your hard work, and congratulations again. And now I present to you, in partnership with Dallas College, our 2022 Junior Full Stack Java Developer graduates. Again, congratulations to our Junior Full Stack Dallas cohort. We are so proud of you all. And now we would like to welcome our instructor for the National Junior Cloud Practitioner Program, Eric Halls, along with the special message and video. Eric, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Karan. You know, I'm inspired by the inspiration of our graduates. Today, Monique Samples couldn't join us, but the commitment that our learners have, we had another learner that wanted to share a montage to acknowledge her classmates. So Karan Case stepped up to support the needs of our learners. And what I like to do is to start by sharing some commentary or video that Karan has shared with us today.
It's an urge. Truth be told, every champion has felt it. Every president has felt it. Every king has felt it. Every lion has felt it. Every winner has felt it. Every soldier has felt it. Every victorious person has felt it. The urge to quit. Don't you give up on your dream. I don't care if you don't have the money, you don't have the help, and you don't have the family for it, and you don't have the background for it, and you don't have the friends for it. Don't you give up on your dream. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It may take you twice as long. You may have to take courses and classes. You might not read as fast. You might not move as quick. You might not have as much, but don't you quit. Don't you quit. Don't you quit. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. As weak as you are, as tired as you are, as many mistakes as you made, you do make a difference. There is something they would lose if you were not there. There was something that they would miss if you were not there. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. You do make a difference. Keep hopping. It's for people that are trying to hop their way back home. Come hell or high water, doing the best they can with what they got. That's who we are, doing the best we can with what we got. And we may not break any ribbons and we may not get any trophies, but if we can learn how to hang on in there, we'll be all right. I will not lie to you, I feel like going on. But I have seen days I did not want to get out of bed, didn't want to put on clothes, and didn't even feel like brushing my teeth. I've seen days so dark that I just wanted to keep driving, and I didn't even care where I ended up or what you called me. They came, and they passed, and they came to pass. I kept the faith. I kept it. I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of strength. I lost a lot of courage. I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of money, but I kept down on my knees, I was still believing. Broke, I was believing. Lonely, I was believing. Betrayed, I was. If you lose a job, keep the faith. If you lose a spouse, keep the faith. If you bury your child, keep the faith. If you have to downsize, keep the faith. If you have to move in with your mama, keep the faith. If you're at your wit's end, keep the faith. If you have to catch the bus, keep the faith. If you have to dumb, keep the faith. If you get sick, keep the faith. If you lose your kidneys, keep the faith. If you got heart trouble, keep the faith. You might not get a new heart, but you gotta keep your faith.
I must say that as we have learners that support each other, Monique couldn't come and be with us today, but Karen wanted to share montage with her fellow learners. And Karen, that was powerful. And Karen, we thank you. And Karen, it was interesting that the last picture that we did see, the video that we did see, was your honoring Monique. Thank you for that, Karen. It is so special. It's going to be tough for me to follow up on that, but I'll say, Karen, we are convinced not to never quit. And I suppose, Kara, that leads me into my remarks. But Karen, thank you for representing your classmates in our program. Kara, I guess I might as well segue into my remarks, if that's okay, Kara.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I just want to start with introducing myself. My name is Eric Hawes. I'm the lead master instructor for the Junior Cloud program, and I'm honored to be here today with our graduates. You know, I'm going to try to keep it brief. It's hard for me. It's hard for me sometimes, but I'm going to keep it brief. But I want to open up with thanking our sponsors and partners. Verizon, Job for the Future, and the many supporters, sponsors, and partners that we have. Thank you. We could not be here today without you. We could not bear the fruits of the graduates we have today without you. I also like to take the time, as Alan did, to acknowledge the families, spouses, children of our graduates. They could not be here today without the support of y'all. Y'all make the difference, and they're here to make the difference for you. We thank you for your support. You know, we couldn't do this without the support of our TAs. First of all, I have to acknowledge my TAs. Tamara Ross, Alexa Silva, David Campos, and Kenneth Donaldson have been my TAs. But, you know, I know that the TAs across all our programs make the difference. Our TAs are the backbones to our programs. And I just want to acknowledge our TAs for making a difference. You know what though? We are here today for our graduates. Job well done to all the graduates that are assembled here today. Oh, y'all have been on a journey. You know, I try to be brief. Some of y'all know me, and we'll be here the next Tuesday with me speaking, but I'm going to be brief. And there's two things that I just want to acknowledge here today. Two things. I want to acknowledge the journey that you graduates have embarked on. But a graduation isn't an end. It's a beginning. So there's a couple of things. There's a couple of things that I just like to share with you guys as you guys continue on this journey. The first thing, heavy, high, and far. Oh, y'all, it ain't over yet. There are obstacles that we still got to conquer. And as I say to my learners, I was just thinking about how important it is for us to address heavy, high, and far. First of all, heavy. Sometimes it seems that our burdens are too heavy. But I say to you, graduates, reach down and pick up those heavy items. There is no burden that you cannot overcome. We've prepared you. Reach down and lift that heavy burden and move it to the next step. But sometimes things seem to be high. Oh, graduates, reach up. I don't care if you got to get on your tippy toes, but reach up. You know what? Sometimes we just got to get innovative and grab a lighter and reach up and grab up to those high goals. You know, I was just thinking, sometimes those goals seem far. I say to you, as Akil just mentioned earlier today, we have to be persistent. We have to be persistent and patient and put one step in front of the next step and one step at a time, and you will find that you can reach that goal. What's the point? What's the point? Here's the point. There are no goals that you cannot attain if you're willing to reach for them. Reach, our graduates. The journey is not done. Second point that I like to share. You know, this point I call the KD theory. He's like, the KD theory? Where you come up with that? Well, you see, we have some talented TAs among us. And one of my TAs, Kenneth Donaldson, shared this with us. So I'm not going to take credit for it. I'm just going to call it the KD theory, the Kenneth Donaldson theory. And it goes something like this. Challenges, problems versus challenges. Oh, we got to change our mindset. You see, sometimes when we are approached with a problem, we struggle with it. Oh, we struggle with a problem. Problems are tough to deal with. But I say to you graduates, there is no such thing as a problem, but they are challenges. Oh, challenge. See, a challenge is a little bit different. You see, when we are addressed with a challenge, we want to overcome it. So I say to you, let's take this new mindset and not see a problem. Let's only see the challenge. And you see, when we see a challenge, oh, we get all hyped up and we want to conquer said challenge. And here goes a couple of steps that we can approach to conquering challenges. The first thing that we need to do is assess that challenge, size it up, understand what that challenge is. See, when we size it up, we're in a position to come up with a strategy and or a plan. And so we come up with a strategy and a plan. We look at the challenge. There is no problem. There's only challenges. We step up to challenges, y'all. And when we see that challenge, we come up with a strategy or a plan. And then the next step, execute said plan. And you see, when we execute a plan that we planned out, we set our steps in place for conquering said challenges. You know, we conquer a challenge. We can't move on. No, we can't move on. See, the next step that we do after we conquer said challenge, lessons learned. You see, we need to acknowledge lessons learned from said challenge to prepare us for the next challenge. Oh, we're not done. You see, I am really inspired about conquering challenges. And we know that you guys spent the time here and you're ready for more challenges. There are no problems ahead of you. Life is always going to bring us obstacles. But they're not problems. It's just a challenge. Conquer the challenges that you have as we continue on this journey. You know, Akil made a reference to a novel. I like novels. You know, one of my heroes, is Don Quixote. Don Quixote had not come across a challenge that he wasn't willing to. I don't care if it was a windmill. But Don Quixote had never seen a problem. He didn't. If they were real or imagined, he stepped up and challenged it. We ask you to continue with that mindset. Oh, you know, I promised to be brief, and I'm going to close out. I'm going to close with this. As you continue on your journey, we want you to hold in your heart, in your mind, this: good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is your better and your better is your blessed, your best. Yep. God bless. Godspeed. Congratulations to all of our graduates assembled here. Thank you.
Thank you for your sermon, Mr. Eric. The real challenge was us not being able to do this all day, honey. All right, so I want to thank you guys and your entire instructional team for getting our learners to this point. And without further delay, I would like to present to you our 2022 National Junior Cloud Practitioner graduates. Congratulations again to our JCP national cohort. We can't wait to see what the future has in store for all of you. And now I would like to welcome our instructor for the National Junior Cloud Practitioner Program, Sally DeGiro. Sally, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi all. I'm not sure, I'm not going to do a great job following everybody so far, so just bear with me. Thank you, Mr. E, for your wonderful words, and let's see if I can follow that. Okay, so real quickly, I just want to say congratulations. It has been a ride. I'm not going to lie. You guys came in on January 19th with expectations, and I hope we surpassed them for you. But definitely, I real quickly want to thank families, friends that have come out to support you, and that have supported you, because this 10-week program was not the easiest. If you say it's easy, I'm gonna call you a liar. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that easy all the time. So real quickly, I want to say thank you to our support staff. We had Coach Rolando, we had Coach Allison, we had Anthony, come in, help us out, have a talk. So thank you for you guys coming in to kind of supplement and give more learning to our students to know what's next, because that's really important. We have 10 weeks, but then there's something after 10 weeks, which is the rest of your lives, right? So I want to thank you. And then most of all, I want to thank real quickly Anu Narkar and David LaRocco. Without TAs, well, that would just be a scary day. You guys provide so much support to our students, help them out when they need help. And that's so important. Without you, that would just make life, in my case, unbearable. I find you guys like so important. So with that being the case, why we're here, the students, you all started on, like I said, January 19th. We are now in May. I know you guys graduated on the 31st of March, but still, recent grads. And when you came in, some of you didn't have any tech background. Some of you had a little bit of tech background, but you were all there for the same thing, right? You wanted to get new job skills. You wanted to make some changes in your lives. And so you learned over time about the BSMs. You sometimes struggled. That's okay, right? We learned that struggle was okay. Failure was okay, as long as you get back up and you're better today than you were yesterday, right? And that you also were trying to fall forward. If you fail, fall forward, right? These are some of the things that we wanted you to understand and learn, so that way you can kind of implement that into your future roles, whether personal or professionally, right? Because really, you're a person, and it's hard to kind of separate some of those things. And sometimes those BSMs can be helpful for it all. And so we learned a lot of that. You learned those technical skills. I know some of you did not want to learn Linux. I know some of you didn't want to learn Python, but you tried, right? You made the effort. That's why you're here today. So we've gone from like strangers basically to a new family, a new network of people to reach out to when you lose motivation, when you leave here. Just remember that, you have all those resources you can reach out through. You can use Slack, you can use LinkedIn, stay in touch, keep in touch, keep supporting each other. You're your first cloud network in that case. Really what it comes down to is you would not be here if you had not done your hard work, right? I know you probably heard it a lot. You have to have that 75% minimum in attendance and assignments, right? You heard it. We weren't lying to you, and we pushed you. And I appreciate that you stayed, because it says a lot. Some people would just say, hey, never mind, I'm not going to do this. But you guys had the right mindsets. You had that growth mindset. You were there for yourselves. You knew it wasn't going to be easy. You knew it was going to take your hard work. Remember, it's not free. I mean, we always say that Generation, it provides you the free, like you don't have to monetarily pay for the course, but you pay with your time, right? And so for you all, yeah, it was free, but it wasn't free. And that's why you're here today, because you did put in your hard work. You did persevere. So my next thing for you is to really don't forget, because sometimes it can get a little easy to forget. Remember, always keep learning, always keep looking forward. If you have to make a change in your plan, that's okay. Don't freak out about it. Always reassess. We talked about that, small steps. So that's my thing to you, is just thank you for being great students. Don't forget where you've been. Remember to keep your eyes open for where you want to go. If you change your mind, you change your mind, that's okay. But my main thing is to remember your BSMs always. If anything, always remember those BSMs, because they will help you in everything in life. Trust me, I became a BSM person when I actually graduated from generation myself. So with that being the case, I'm not going to go any longer with that. Just remember your BSMs. I keep saying that, but I don't want you to forget that. And congratulations to our JCP National 5 cohort. You have earned every bit of today, and everything that you do moving forward. So please, please, please remember to smile and just have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Sally. I agree. BSMs make the world go round, 100%. And now I would like to welcome our learner speaker, Robin Major. Robin, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to the Generation USA staff for seamlessly bringing together all the pieces of the puzzle behind the scenes. A big congratulations to the faculty for your wisdom, grace, and most importantly, patience. And the biggest congratulations, the reason we're all here, to us, my Generation USA Junior Cloud Practitioner graduates. I remember the first day like it was yesterday. I was burnt out and exhausted because I thought it was a smart idea to do back-to-back boot camps, even worse, overlapping back-to-back boot camps. I remember our very first daily closing, the last 15 minutes of the day. Sally and Anu had invited us to speak and give our thoughts. I raised my hand, exhausted and overwhelmed, and decided to speak from the heart. I remember speaking up about my last boot camp experience and how it was really hard and I had no support. I also remember saying to my cohort, make sure this is what you want, because if you don't, you will drop out. Now look at us. When we first started the program, it was a little over 80 of us. Now it's less than half. Less than half. If that isn't a feat in your eyes, I don't know what is. Why? Because we made it. We made it. 10 weeks, 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 for me, 9 to 5 for most, and 6 to 2 for one. Shout out to you, Solomon. For the majority of us, we were in uncomfortable, uncharted territories, but our growth mindset gave us the ability to persevere and adapt. A little more than halfway through the program, a lot of us were struggling, not only with school, but with life in general. But those breakout rooms, they were our saving grace. We were able to communicate our struggles and lean in on one another to complete our tasks together. We took our personal responsibility of getting our work done to fuel our future orientation. Week after week, no matter what, we practiced and implemented Generation USA's behavioral skills and mindsets. But the journey isn't over. So before I go, here's the 3 things to remember. Number 1, say your goals out loud. Tell people what you're working on, because my therapist says, and I quote, it makes them real. Also, people are going to ask for updates after you tell them. It holds you accountable. So that's basically a deadline for procrastinators. Number 2, stop and smell the roses, y'all. We just completed a 10-week immersive boot camp. We learned about Linux, networking, Python, Ansible, Kubernetes, Git, all on top of studying and getting certified as an AWS cloud practitioner. Some of us were even applying and interviewing for jobs at the same time. We have to be kind to ourselves and remember how far we've come. And finally, number 3, what's meant for you will never pass you by. As we start our job hunt, just remember that everything happens for a reason. I want to shout out my family and friends for cheering me on every step of the way. A special shout out to you, Andrea. I would not be here without you. Thank you to Generation USA for providing a free immersive program that would otherwise cost thousands of dollars. This program connected me to the internship I have now. I want to give a shout out to Sally for being an amazing instructor and listening to our needs. Thank you for your patience, especially at the end of the program, because I was definitely struggling with senioritis. Shout out to David for being the voice of wisdom and validating all of our struggles and feelings. And to you, Anu, thank you for giving going out of your way to ensure everyone's success in the program. Thank you for seeing all hands raised. Thank you for checking in on me during off hours and weekends. Thank you for believing in me at my lowest point. I'm so lucky to have been touched by your light. And finally, to my JCP graduates, it's a marathon, you guys. Take your time. Always believe you're great, even when no one else believes you. Look up, look out. You got this. Thank you, you guys.
Thank you, Robin, for your inspiring words. And now I would like to present you in partnership with the University of District of Columbia Community College, our 2022 National Junior Cloud Practitioner graduates. Congratulations again to our JCP National Cohort. We are so proud of you guys again. And now I would like to welcome our instructor for the National Junior Web Developer Program, Philip Kinney. Philip, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Kiara. So I just want to start by saying that it has truly been an honor to serve on your instructional team. And that said, I would be totally remiss if I did not recognize the phenomenal TAs that I had the privilege to serve with in this cohort. Those TAs are Catherine Wilkinson, Max Wilson, and Michael O'Connor. And I know from our celebration that we had at the end of the cohort that each and every one of you really appreciated the kindness and patience with which each of the TAs approached their service to you as teaching assistants. Next, I want to reiterate what you heard from Daryl at the outset and call out directly that you did it. And not only did you finish your coursework, you did so with excellence. We were blown away by your projects that you did as a team. We were impressed with the portfolios and then the projects that you were working on to put on your portfolios, in addition to your certification scores. And now we're here at graduation. So clearly those long days and nights of working through Codecademy and going through Canvas have paid off. So a few months ago, I read an article in which a boot camp graduate was chronicling their journey from boot camp to employment. And there are a few points from that article that I really like to share with boot camp graduates. So over the next couple of minutes, I'm just going to share 3 points with you from this article that I hope you'll all find helpful as you travel your individual journeys from this point. So point 1, I want you to take stock and reflect on how far you've come. I want you to think about how much you've learned. Think about the technologies that you now know how to use, the challenging problems that you've solved, and the personal growth that you've made. And I want you to do more than just take stock and reflect. I want you to celebrate this progress because it's truly an accomplishment. Think about it. Some of the technologies you are now proficient in, you may not even have heard of prior to class, right? But now you're proficient in these and able to use those technologies. Reflect on this, celebrate it. The second point I'd like for you to remember is that failure is part of the process. The writer of this article stated that failure is inevitable. Learn to accept that fact and learn from your mistakes. So going forward, just continue learning to embrace failure. Remember that something not working out in your favor right now is nothing more than an opportunity for something better to work out for you in the future. And not only that, there's lessons in each and every one of our failures. So like Eric mentioned in his speech, when failure takes place, assess the situation and learn from it in order to improve the next time. Don't sit in the failure, right? Assess what took place, learn, keep it moving, learn from it so that you're able to improve the next time. The third and final point I'd like to share with you is persistence. Now, I know you might be thinking, Philip, we have talked a lot about persistence over the past 21 weeks, especially when it came to navigating some of the more challenging parts of the course. Well, persistence in post-graduation life is going to look a little bit different. This right here is just the beginning of the journey. And the days ahead might not always be easy. So I want to encourage you to keep pushing forward. Remember, this is a game of inches. Continue to progress. No matter how large or how small the step is, the big thing is to continue to progress, continue to take steps, continue to improve your skills, continue to network with your cohort mates and other industry professionals. Continue improving your ability to Google the questions that you have, or as we affectionately call it, Google food. And when things get tough and that imposter syndrome starts to creep in, I want you to go back to point one and think about just how far you've come and about the progress that you've made. So in conclusion, I just want to say congratulations. The instructional team and I are super proud of you, and we're rooting for you. Remember, you've got this.
Thank you, Philip. Persistence and Google food, the best things he could ever tell you, the best advice ever, especially in JWD. And now we will hear from our learner speaker, Derek James. Derek, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Greetings to our supportive family members, our generation staff, alumni. Congratulations to my fellow junior web developers, graduates. Your hard work and persistence has brought you here in this great moment of celebration. And on your behalf, I extend a special thanks to our instructor, our teaching assistants, our career coach, alumni team. Your dedication to our success and your willingness to guide and encourage us has been, for me, and I know for all the graduates here, invaluable. When I heard the advertisement for Generation USA, the more I listened to it, the more I thought, I think this ad is talking to me. I heard all the right words, free training, job placement assistance, but something curious happened. By the end of the ad, I kind of convinced myself that it was too good to be true. I told myself that I really didn't have the time. I have too many responsibilities. I can't just take a class, Also, I've been out of the game for too long. This is not something that I may or may not be able to follow through with. But it wasn't until I heard the ad again that I thought, okay, clearly this is for you. The message from the Generation ad had been growing in my mind. I usually never listen to the radio, so that was one thing. and in truth, it was exactly what I was looking for. Indeed, it's been more. Once in the course, I grew to understand that with a growth mindset and persistence, truly anything is possible. I was reminded of the phrase my mother used to say to me repeatedly. Whenever I had a challenge, she would always say, "You can do anything you set your mind to." My fellow graduates, we faced many challenges together. We braved surprise breakout sessions, coding challenges. And of course, in my opinion, probably the biggest challenge of all was speaking while on mute. We shared fears and struggles. We encouraged each other. When that pesky imposter showed up, we persisted through to the end. But in truth, this is just the beginning. As you prepare to land your dream job, take the time to understand yourself, understand your values. Once you have mastered this, the world will open up to you. To each of you, I want to say thank you for showing up and giving us all a chance to learn from and benefit from your unique and valuable experiences. In fact, it's my opinion that in the relationships that we cultivate and support are the most impactful to our lives. You now have the foundation to keep moving forward, and you're in the best position to help others do the same. Through humility and a strong work ethic, you will achieve your career goals. I want to say thank you to Generation USA and congratulations, junior web developers. You deserve it. Now get out there, land that dream job.
Thank you, Derek, for those inspiring words. And now, without further ado, I want to present to you all the 2022 National Junior Web Developer graduates. Congratulations again, JWD grads. As we head towards the end of our ceremony today, we are getting ready to present our last cohort graduating today. I would like to invite JWD instructor Shavela Dean to share some words with us all. Shavela, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Kiara. Well, greetings to our graduates, distinguished guests, and loved ones. It is our great honor to acknowledge this junior web developer class. Your commitment to attendance and dedication to learning was extraordinary. Some of you survived answering kids' questions in the background while in class, or going from class directly to work, or from work directly into class, still focused on the task at hand. Several of you even continued your family vacation plans and family obligations, taking your entire class with you. These graduates managed life, juggled family and work on top of a full day of class every weekday for 3 months. I am so proud of each and every one of you and what you have all accomplished. Many of you learners did not even know what web development entailed or what to expect, but you accepted the challenge, hoping for better opportunities. Together, you became a network of junior web developers, not only learning new technical skills, but also sharpening each other's personal skills, the professional skills that you have recognized and have used every day in and outside of the workplace. You motivated each other to continue the course, to engage, and push toward this graduation day. Where you may remember the lessons and activities, projects and reflections, I will remember your collaboration on logical puzzles, your helpfulness to develop each other during coding challenges, your Zoom chats and sense of humor, how you individually encouraged each other to persevere when times were so difficult and overwhelming. David and I were also privileged to witness some of your growth in self-awareness and appreciation of yourself and others that surround you. The world needs you. No one can discount your technical skills, persistence, tenacity, creative problem solving, and many other skills and competencies you have added to your repertoire. The mindsets you have fostered during your time at Generation will later assist you in being a wonderful web developer, amazing team member, forming a more extensive network beyond the first you forged here these last 12 weeks. Remember, each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, and each lesson provides another tool to professionally utilize. Share with others your resilience, emotional intelligence, and resourcefulness. Each success, small or large, will become another experience to draw from as you go forward toward your ever increasing goals. And based on your decisions, you will be able to add positively or not to others' stories, which they will carry with them in their life's journey. Again, it is David and my honor to congratulate our newest junior web developer graduates on your completion of Generations curriculum and your future endeavors. Remember, tasty fruit grows from a small seed, and the word prosper actually means to progress or continue to move forward. So as always, to our lovely class, which we will miss so very much. In all you do, be fruitful and prosper. Immediately after graduation, the doors will open for the after party in the Zoom classroom. Congratulations once again.
After party, I want to come. Thank you so much, Shavela, for your continued enthusiasm and passion that you put into teaching all your learners. And thank you as well to your instructional team for their support throughout their cohort. And now for our student speaker, we will have Akira Lumpkin. Akira, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Generation staff, partners, graduates, family, and friends. I'm Akira Lumpkin, representing the New Orleans Junior Web Developer Cohort. On behalf of my cohort, I would like to thank our fantastic instructor, Ms. Shavela D, and our excellent teaching assistant, Mr. David Johnson, for their dedication, inspiration, and hard work. I like to call us the gumbo cohort because we're like a gumbo, different ingredients coming together to bring out our best. As a member of this cohort, I am aware that wisdom is drawn from different people from different places. Through every role-playing activity, group activity, and discussion board response, each individual communicated a piece of their truth and wisdom for others to receive. These gifts gives us new perspectives from our peers and help us to motivate us to continue growing, blossoming, and facing the challenges that await. Let's not forget the lessons learned. Trials and tribulations will lie in wait throughout our lives. However, because of our growth mindset, we know that challenges are starting gates for growing and developing our skills, our talents, and most importantly, ourselves. Daily practice of our coding and behavioral skills, teamwork, communication, proactiveness, and orientation to detail provides each individual with a foundation of vital skills to draw upon when we arrive at our destination. Persistence, personal responsibility, and future orientation mindsets all serve as our lighthouse as we are sailing warily in the dark, seeking to become more grounded. We have arrived at our first stop before continuing on our journey. Although our trip may appear frustrating and even Sisyphean, you have surmounted one of many challenges that you will experience in your life. Thank you for your feedback, dependability, determination. I am fortunate and honored to have shared this experience with all of the members of my cohort and would like to leave you with a quote from Meta Chief Operating Officer, Sheryl Sandberg, a brief encapsulation of our BSMs. When the challenges come, I hope you remember that anchored deep within you is the ability to learn and grow. You are not born with a fixed amount of resilience. You are like a muscle. You can build it up and draw on it when you need it. Thank you.
Thank you, Akira, for your inspiring words. And thank you for that gumbo cohort line. I'm a fan. And finally, last but not least, I present to you in partnership with Delgado Community College, our 2022 New Orleans Junior Web Developer graduates. We are finally here at the end, but let's not jump off so hastily yet. I would like to say congratulations again to all of the graduates. I know we can't all be together and feel this energy in person. So at this time, I'd like to ask my fellow panelists to take themselves off mute so that we can cheer on our graduates and guests and they can hear our nice applause for them. So congratulations again to all of you. We are very proud and we're happy to have supported you this far. We would like to say thank you to the entire Generation team, our community college partners, Verizon, employer partners, family and friends for making this journey possible for you guys. And graduates, we are so proud of you and excited about the next chapter in your professional career. Please remember that this is not the end of the journey, but the starting point of your next journey. Please be sure to take advantage of our alumni affairs team. They are here to serve you. Congratulations again. And thank you guys so much for being here today.